Welcome to my channel, and today I want to show you how to find your research interest and how to refine it to the current state of knowledge. Now, most persons don't know what we mean by research interest, and those who know don't know how to refine it to what is possible to aid them in their graduate school studies, to help them in their research writing, to help them in writing grants, and increase their abilities in the academic community. And so in this video, I'll be sharing with you how you can first find your research interest, two, how you can refine this interest to the current state of knowledge in your field. Now, a research interest is that specific branch, that specific field, that specific subdivision of whatsoever you studied that you have passion for and you want to push further, you want to deepen your studies in this part to become an expert or to become a renowned scholar in that particular subdivision. And so you find your research interest from your passion around what you studied for your BS, or what you have developed passion or developed interest or have experience for. And so when you have gotten something that looks like your research interest, you would need to refine that interest, beautify it, deepen it down, drill down to what is possible, to what is current, and perhaps to what is novel in the current state of things. And so how do you get to refine or drill down your research interest? Google Scholar is one first place you can use to refine your research interest. And so I want to teach you this. I want to give you examples. I want to show you step by step how you can find and refine your research interest, which could help in your graduate studies, which could help in your research writing, which could help in your grant writing, etc. Let me use a student that is a graduate of physics. Say I have a young graduate of physics, and of all the different branches of physics, he or she is interested in material science. And so I want to go to Google Scholar. I want to find the current state of knowledge in material science so that I could get to refine my ability or refine my interest more. And so I want to go there and I want to type in parentheses, I want to type material physics and say material science or even physics of itself, and that is someone's research interest. He or she wants to deepen it further. I would click on enter. Now there are three things I'll be paying attention to here. I'll be looking at articles, number one. We're looking at articles in material physics and material science. I'll be looking at scholars. I'll be looking at researchers in material physics and material sciences. When I see these scholars, I want to go to them one after the other to see what they have been working on. I want to look at their recent papers, and from their recent papers, I can get to know, oh, this is the trend. This is the forward direction in materials physics or material sciences. I want to look at textbooks. And so all of this pops up in a simple Google Scholar search. And what do you search in Google Scholar? Of course, I need to mention that in Google Scholar, you search keywords. And that's what I'm just doing here. I have just put in keywords separated by a boolean. A boolean is an and, A-N-D, or an or, O-R. That is what we call a boolean in search characteristics. And that's what I have just used here. And I have used material sciences and material physics. And a number of research has just pop up. Up here is a textbook that is cited 35 times. Up here is a review paper that is cited 1 time. This also is a review paper, and this also is this is a research article. This is a research, and this is a research. All of these, as I open through all of these, I can get to find what we are going to, or where the world is going to, in materials physics. Now, beyond that, if you come down a little, this is where I spend my time more when I'm trying to find a new research interest. Somewhere here, you would find some of the specific branches of research in materials physics. You could see materials physics in environmental engineering, space material science in nuclear physics. You could see material physics application. You could see material physics simulation and all of that. In fact, I can come up here and say, oh, my interest is somewhere in the blend of machine learning and material science. The blend of machine learning and material science. Again, something new would pop up. Now, when it pops up, there are a few things you want to do. First, you want to be sure that the papers showing up are papers of the last 5 years. Yes, you want to be sure of that. The papers that you see pop up here are papers of the last 5 years. So you come here and you filter to allow you see only papers of the last 5 years. And now, you also want to open these papers. You want to read them, but which do you open? Which do you read? Which do you get to get the best of information out of? First, you want to look at the papers that are highly cited. The papers that are highly cited sometimes are referred to as influential papers. It is the paper that gets you, make you understand, oh, in this body of knowledge, in this field, this is where the world is going to. This is where the influence is. And on each of the papers, you would see related articles. It allows you to find other papers that are related to this particular one you have looked at, which would help you understand the trend, the gaps, the future direction, the limitation, and where you can settle or situate your own interest in that particular field. Don't forget that on Google Scholar, there will always be something like this that comes up. It helps you, or it helps to tell you that these are some of the different combinations in that particular interest. For example, you'd find explain machine learning, material sciences, machine learning, material science and chemistry, machine learning in material discovery, industry 4.0, material sciences. These are all possible directions you can refine that research interest in material sciences and machine learning into. But let's open 1 or 2 papers and view this paper and get to understand where the world is going to in material sciences and machine learning. So I will click on this paper, the application of machine learning for advanced material prediction and design. Now, looking at the topic only, I could see that, oh, machine learning is applied for material properties prediction and design. Good. Or big data mining and classification of intelligent materials data using machine learning. Okay, machine learning is also applied in material science for deciding intelligent materials. Okay, innovative materials via machine learning. The role of machine learning algorithm in material science is state-of-the-art review of industry 4.0. Okay, different applications of machine learning approaches in material sciences and and a comprehensive review. Now, in of course searching for your research interest, it is always sometimes advisable to look at review papers, because review papers would more often than not look at a wide range of things, a wide range of trends in that particular field. Now, You may be a young scientist, and so when a paper opens this way, you may be confused on what do I look at, what do I actually see on this paper, and so that you don't get thrown overboard or thrown into some chaos in your mind as a young researcher. When a paper opens up, your first point of interest is the conclusion. The conclusion of that paper, and sometimes the abstract. So for this paper that I've just opened, I want to go to the conclusion, and the conclusion says that in the recent years, ML, that's machine learning, has found its important place in different industrial purposes for the prediction of properties, development of novel materials, and the analysis of quantum. Extensive application of ML is owing to its brilliant advantages like high accuracy, prediction robustness, low computational cost. Despite undeniable positive points, the use of ML in material science is still challengeable, okay? And all of that. So I already have something in mind that, okay, at present, machine learning has been applied in the prediction of the properties of material. It has been applied in the development of novel materials. It has been applied in the development of the quantum energy, or maybe the quantum properties of different materials. This paper says that, and I have something in mind. I would quickly go back and look at another paper. I need to mention here that just looking at one paper only cannot help you refine your interest. Just one paper only would not help you refine your interest. You may need to look at a whole lot of other papers. And so this is the paper I opened. I want to go to related articles on that paper. Since, oh, this is what it is saying, let me look at what other papers are saying. For some papers, I don't even need to open them. I just look at the title. Because, mind you, I am trying to refine my interest and trying to find. This is the two things I am concerned with. What is the current state of knowledge? What is the direction, the frontiers of knowledge in this particular field? And one thing that can help me do that is looking at what other people have done in this field. And so I see one paper that looks like where my mind wants to go to. I click on related papers, and all of these would pop up. Now, what has popped up? This has popped up data science application for predictive maintenance and material science in the context of Industry 4.0, the review of computational approaches to advanced material simulation in accordance with modern, advanced, and all of that, and overview of machine learning and its adaptability in mechanical engineering, machine learning based image processing in material science, and a review. And I want to look at this paper, the review of machine learning tool. I want to open this paper. I want to see what this paper has been cited by 99 different articles. So I want to open the paper. I want to see what this paper is about. I will need to analyze a number of papers. In all of the things I am looking at is what is the trend. Yes, your research interests need to be in a trendy subject. I used to mention this to young people and to young graduates just popping up. You don't need to, we are not in academics, we are not in research to reinvent the wheel of knowledge. And for those of us searching for graduate school opportunities, a PI would like you the more, would love to work with you the more, if he learns that you understand the future directions of the particular field, the particular interest you have chosen. And so you don't come and tell us that, oh, my research interest is finding the cause of malaria. Please, the cause of malaria has been abundantly established. That cannot be your research interest. The cause of malaria has been abundantly over the years established. And so what you should be telling us your research interest is what is in the trend. And so in this paper, the abstract says that computational material design is rapidly evolving and all of that. Is this deep learning? Is this machine learning? And so machine learning is a thing in material science, and what they are doing with it is material prediction, and that makes your research interest. That is how you find